Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Right now, it feels like negative 10 degrees out here in South Dakota. It is uber windy. And I have a car story for you. So my Honda Accord decided to give me a little surprise. And I ended up breaking my rear camber arm, the driver's side. Yeah, it's totally busted. But don't worry, I got all the details, I have the pricing, and thankfully I work for the company and I get a discount. I get a discount for the price of the part and the labor. And I got a loaner. So let's dive in. So for those who don't know what this part is, it's a part of your suspension. And when it breaks, you can run into uneven tire wear, handling issues, and just generally a rough riding experience. But in the meantime, I have this 2018 Mazda CX-5 as a loaner. It's not a bad ride at all. Definitely different than my Honda, but it's keeping me mobile until I get my car fixed. Fun little side note, always appreciate a loaner that's nice to drive. I definitely don't know much about the process. I'm very thankful that they got the part in today instead of a week or two from now. And it might have been a bit expensive than the other option of just waiting a week. I just want my car. That's all I'm really wanting. I love my Honda. She's my baby. It was a little stressful when it happened at first. All I did was hit a moderate pothole, and I live in South Dakota, and they're everywhere. Potholes here in society are basically cattle in the fields. I'm glad I didn't get into any accidents. I did find out that I drove on it for a mile or a little more than a mile. Yeah, I was actually on my way to detail my coworker's vehicle, and that's when I hit a pothole. And I texted her, I'm like, hey, I can't even detail your vehicle because my tire is not okay. I was in the parking lot bawling my eyes out, waiting for Keegan to finally get there and help me. I did end up getting towed. I got it towed to my workplace. All of the expenses were covered. I have an emergency roadside assist for State Farm. So I know, like, whenever you get a new car or vehicle, you're always looking at what's the cheapest insurance. Make sure you get full coverage. Good full coverage. Even though it might suck price-wise, it's so nice to have that kind of coverage when things don't happen the way that you want it to happen. My car was not under full coverage when I first got it. I actually went a whole year without full coverage. I guess this CX-5 isn't too bad. I'm not really an SUV type of person. I'm more of like a sedan. It's just such a nice feeling to not be so high off the ground. I'm also vertically challenged, so it's hard for me to see over the steering sometimes. One thing that I don't like about this car is it does not have remote start. And that is the story of my broken vehicle at the moment. It's definitely a bit stressful because, like, you don't want to have a broken down vehicle, and it's expensive, it's really unreliable, but it happens. Cars are cars. If you ever had like a suspension problem or a crazy broken down story, I would love to hear it, so put it down in the comments. So it actually has almost 130,000 miles. I believe this is the tire pressure warning light. It does have heated seats, which is pretty nice. This vehicle is a trade-in vehicle from, I believe, 2 months ago. It's been sitting in the dealership, and it's not too bad, to be honest. It also has a sunroof, which I don't know if you guys really care about that, but I do. It's very nice. It is the next day, and I got my car last night. What actually got done on my car? We got the upper control arm driver's side replaced, and that was $384. And then we got an alignment and a tire repair. Apparently I had a screw in my tire. Great. Labor was $141. Parts was $242. You know, I'm okay with this. I didn't even know I had a screw in my tire. And guess what tire it was? The one I broke. I can also show you my alignment. It turns out that my alignment was actually not doing the best. I really just needed an alignment anyways. Yeah, so she's back on the road.